the center of the bluefin tuna universe. Malta is that.
Roberto Mielgo has come to Malta to investigate whether the tuna industry is catching more than the quota allows.
Hello, Charles. How are you doing?
How are you getting on?
Oh, well, busy.
Have you found a lot?
Quite a lot, yes.
Despite the scientists recommending an annual catch of 15,000 tons and the politicians setting 30,000 tons, official figures show that the Mediterranean bluefin tuna industry simply ignores the regulations and catches 61,000 tons, a third of the entire bluefin tuna population. Mielgo discovers that some fishermen will stop at nothing to get hold of this sought-after commodity.
I flew to Lampedusa the other day, and just by chance I came across some interesting documents.
Is there anything to link them to fishing activity?
So they can catch as many fish as possible, the fleets use planes to spot the tuna shoals, an activity that has been outlawed during this part of the season for the last 10 years.
Mostly these planes were operated by Italian fishing fleets, fishing south of Lampedusa, east of Tunisia and outside Libyan waters.
Mielgo has come to Tokyo, the center of the world tuna trade, where last-ditch attempts are being made to save the majestic bluefin. The biggest company in the tuna business is the multinational Mitsubishi, makers of cars and electrical products. They don't actually catch the fish, they just buy it.
I would think that Mitsubishi Corporation itself would be in control of something like 60% of all of the entire bluefin tuna production, northern bluefin tuna production in the Atlantic and the Mediterranean.
Mielgo is here to attend a meeting of the International Committee for the Conservation of Atlantic Tuna, ICAT, which has been called in a desperate attempt to persuade the industry to stick to internationally agreed quotas.
Roberto speaking here in Tokyo.
How are you getting on?
Well, it's been a humbling experience, Charles.
Mielgo had discovered that Mitsubishi were sending out new, larger boats to bring back bluefin.
They have pumped up their freezing and transportation capacity.
Mitsubishi claimed to control less than 40% of the bluefin import market and say the new boats were sent to replace old vessels. But Mielgo believes that Mitsubishi and other traders are building up frozen reserves, which will be worth much more if fish stocks are depleted.
If there's no more bluefin tuna caught, but you're sitting on 60, 70,000 tons of it frozen, you name the price.
Mitsubishi say they try to provide the Japanese market with stable supplies at reasonable prices, while supporting policies to ensure long-term sustainability of the stock. But Mielgo fears that the result will still be the extinction of the species.
The immediate conclusion one has to come up to is that these guys want to fish until the very last bluefin tuna. Once they have caught the very last bluefin tuna, they will go on to big-eye tuna, and once they have overfished big-eye tuna, they will go for another tuna species.
Mitsubishi insists they want to preserve the tuna for future generations, and they support cuts in the bluefin quota. The fate of bluefin shows what multinational corporations, international fisheries policy, and consumer demand can do to a wild species. But the race to catch the last fish, whatever its price, is happening all over the world.